Hello, this is Dave Hurwitz, Executive Editor at ClassicsToday.com, here to talk to you about a wonderful disc. Every so often you just come across something that surprises you, that you hear and you wonder, gee, where has this been all my life? And this is a real discovery. And it's also something that most people aren't going to know about or pay attention to. And so I just want to mention it and bring it to your attention because it's something that I think serious music lovers are going to want to hear. It's this 2-disc reissue on PentaTone of Elly Ameling singing Haydn's complete songs. Now, Haydn was not exactly known as a song composer, was he? In fact, none of the great classical composers, Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven, despite the fact that they wrote them, were known for their songs. I talk about this a little bit in my book on Haydn, which I recommend very highly if you don't have it. It's subtitled A Listener's Guide to Music's Boldest Innovator, which is truly what Haydn was. I'm going to put this over there. And, there wasn't anything he touched that he didn't, innovate is the word, but he raised it to another level, revealed new possibilities, showed us that what we thought it wasn't what it was, that it could somehow be more. He did it with the symphony, he did it with the string quartet, he did it with the piano sonata, he did it with the piano trio, he did it with oratorios, he did it with masses, he did it with, the only thing he didn't do it with was opera. That was Mozart's job. Or the piano concerto, that was Mozart's job. But then again, Haydn did do the trumpet concerto, which is the greatest work for that instrument that we've yet heard. So when it came to songs, the thing that I want to talk about is that, all of them are relatively late. He didn't start publishing sets of songs until 1781. So, he was getting up there already. And this was a time when he was at his absolute mature peak as a composer. The 1780s, around the time of the Opus 33 string quartets, the classical style was becoming established, and he was the guy establishing it. But the songs that really made his reputation, or make his reputation for us today, are the ones he wrote in England. The 2 sets of 6 original canzonettas, plus a couple of separate songs, the Spirit Song and O Tuneful Voice. But these are written in English, to English texts, and they are the birth of the German Lied. You have wonderfully worked out accompaniments that are a gift to the pianist to play, beautiful, captivating melodic lines, settings that are truly expressive of the text, that are sensitive in every way. Songs like the Mermaid Song or a pastoral song. My mother bids me bind my hair. I heard that when I was a kid. I thought it was a folk song. I never knew Haydn wrote that. It was one of those, it's one of those songs that would have been, Schubert would have been proud to have claimed authorship. And we have Elly Ameling as the soloist. Elly Ameling was, of course, one of the great leader singers of the 20th century. She left an extensive discography. It needs a box, Decca, which now owns Philips. Everything that she did, all of her recital records really belong in a nice, beautiful Elly Ameling box, because she was one of those singers who combined expressiveness without any kind of artifice. She was kind of the opposite of Elizabeth Schwarzkopf, if you know what I mean. She just sang these songs with a simplicity and an honesty and a truth that was extraordinary. And her range of repertoire was huge. She did Mahler, she did Schubert, she did the entire world of the German Lied, and some early music too. And Bach, beautifully. But this Haydn disc is a real treasure. It's 2 discs. God knows why they decided to reissue it. I'm just happy they did. And if you're interested in really great leader singing, then you need to hear Elly Ameling sing these Haydn songs, and you need to get to learn these Haydn songs, because they are absolutely wonderful, wonderful pieces that deserve to be better known, because everything that Haydn touched, he elevated, he brought to a new level of perfection. It's that simple. So keep on listening, folks. Thank you. And if you enjoyed this little talk, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll see you very shortly with another video.